All right, so for 25 bucks at Dollar General, I just picked up this Sega Genesis clone console. It has 80 games built in, 40 of which are games that were actually on the Sega Genesis, in cartridge form, and the other 40 are uh, like homebrew titles that are included kind of as an extra. I guess just so they can say, "Hey, this comes with 80 games." Um, one of the most interesting parts about these, I mean, everyone's played, Columns. Everyone's played Echo. Like we've all played these games, Streets of Rage and everything. But it's interesting to look at the homebrew titles. Uh, just gonna check out some of them here, see if there's anything good. I'm not gonna go through all 40. I'm just gonna look at some that seem interesting. There's air hockey. We all know air hockey. Let's see what Black Sheep is. This one looks interesting. So I'm just going to be playing these and kind of commenting on them, kind of like briefly reviewing them, just taking a look at them, seeing what they are. Okay, so it looks like there's one sheep facing this. This one's called Black Sheep, and it looks like there's one sheep facing the other way, and I have to tell the game which way it's facing. Pretty basic. This seems like a child's game. We'll try it out. Okay, actually, I apparently I was wrong. um, okay. Okay, so when they're all facing the same direction, there is no black sheep, and I press in that direction and it works. I can see if you were trying to do this fast how it could get confusing. Well, that one kind of messed my head up a little bit. Pretty basic. Seems okay. It's a like a child's game. Looks like I got 17 out of 18 correct. All right. There's no like guide button to get out, so I have to actually hit the reset button here to get back to the menu. Uh, okay, that was Black Sheep. Okay, Bomber. This just from the screenshot, it looks basically like Bomberman. Let's check it out. Blow your enemies, but be careful not to explode the items. They can be useful. Yep, this is totally just Bomberman. That's cool. See, this is the kind of game where it's like, depending on the AI, it can be like impossible. Um, oh man, it goes right through him. He got hit and he's still alive. So I guess it's like Bomberman, but they have like health because that green guy got hit by my bomb and he's still there. I just died. One of the other AIs killed him. I'm just playing cheap, just sending bombs over. Oh, almost bought it there. This red guy's like stuck in like a... Alright, there we go. So yeah, basically Bomberman, a little different, but you know, same kind of thing. Camera fell over there. Alright, let's see what else we got. Chess. Fish story. That looks interesting. Let's check this one out. No instructions. Just hop right into it here. Alright. Okay, so it looks like this is basically just like a 16-bit feeding frenzy. Graphics are pretty good. Alright, and you get bigger, I assume. Yeah, you can eat bigger fish, so... The controls are really responsive here. I'm actually using... The console itself came with 2 wireless controllers, but it has ports for the regular controllers, like the actual Genesis controllers. So I'm using one of those because I prefer it. So I don't know how the wireless controllers would work, but the controls here are very responsive. The device itself also came with it has a cartridge slot on the top to play Genesis games. So best of both worlds. So yeah, that's Feeding Frenzy. A good game in its own right. This seems like a pretty solid adaptation. Fish story. Cross the road. Strange controls on this one. You actually press A, B, or C to move forward. You'd think you would just press up on the D-pad, but you don't. This seems kind of like I know you're thinking Frogger, but it actually looks like it has elements of both Frogger and a Atari game called Freeway. Which is actually one of my favorite Atari 2600 games. Yeah, so this has elements of both. So yeah, Frogger / Freeway, basically. Let's check out another one here. Curling, huh? I haven't looked at any of these yet. Firefly Glow. Let's check this one out. Okay, so there's a pattern and you have to memorize the pattern. Okay, I'll probably embarrass myself with this one. What? Oh. See what I mean? I must not have saw the first one. Alright, it starts to get, they start throwing more in. I should probably turn this one off before I totally embarrass myself. I mean, you get the idea. I mean, it's just repeating the pattern. Yeah, I'll turn this one off. Let's check out another one. Jack's P. Like, I guess from Jack and the Beanstalk, I guess. Whoa, really choppy animation. I don't even know if I can deal with that. I can't even really tell, like, what I'm dealing with here. Like, I don't get, like, the background. Like, I thought that I could jump on the background, but it looks like I can only jump on these moving, like, grass floaty island things. Which makes it really hard, because they're, like, it's all the way, like I can't jump that far. So this is actually very frustrating. And the really choppy animation makes it very difficult to deal with. I can't seem to like jump while I'm moving. It's like I can either, yeah, I can only jump straight up. I can't like jump to the side. So I have to just sit here and wait for this platform to get above me, and then I can jump. I mean, that, I don't even understand why you can move from side to side then. Like, I can move from side to side, but it doesn't do me any good. Hmm. Yeah, this one's pretty bad. I'm gonna move on. Some of them are okay so far. I mean, but I mean, this isn't what I bought the thing for. I bought this for Alex Kidd, Bonanza Brothers, Chakan the Forever Man, which is a really obscure game, but I love it. I mean, there's a lot of good games on here. I mean, you can like pause the video and look. The first 4 pages are the actual Genesis games. A couple years ago, there was a collection of Genesis games on PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 called Sonic's Ultimate Genesis Collection, and most of these games are on there too. It has some this doesn't, this has some that doesn't. Um, there's about 10 games that this has that doesn't have. So for $25, I mean, that's totally worth it. I mean, there's a bunch of really good games on here, so it was a must buy for that price. It actually retails for 40, I think, but it was on sale. Mahjong, I could never figure that out. I would love to though. Uh, Mr. Balls. Let's check out Mr. Balls. Instructions. Mr. Balls and his brothers get caught into a mysterious machine. Your mission is to free all of them. The catch is, the machine has a strange rule. When you release or lock one of them, Those who are at your left, right, above, and below switch the state. If they were free, they get lock. If they were lock, they get free. Hmm. Okay, I see. I don't get why this game's called Mr. Balls. I don't get it. Uh, these things are not spherical. They look like maybe bars of soap. I don't know. I don't get it. I could sit here and do this for who knows how long. I'm not good at this kind of logic. Like I'm good at logic, but like I don't know, I'm kind of having a hard time with this one. I think I might be onto something here though. Hmm. Yeah, enough of this one. Moving on. Mirror, mirror. Oh, I see. So this is basically... What? Who knows? Let's just try it out. I have no idea. Find KG. Okay, well, here's the G and the K. Find JE. EJ. Find CM. Find TJ. Oh, I see. That just shows you the orientation. Okay, so this would be T. And, hold on a second. J would be here? Okay. Find XF. Okay, that would be XF. Okay, so, I mean, basically it's just like it's like a hunt and peck, but the thing rotates, and you have to use this green area to guess the orientation. I would imagine probably at some point it mirrors too, hence the name Mirror Mirror, and that would get pretty confusing. Probably hard to deal with. I'll check out a couple more here. Wacka Wolf. Alright, so don't kill Little Red Riding Hood. Kill the wolf. Probably the D-pad. So we'll try this one out. Basically just like like a simple kids game. Not really much to it. Probably gets faster over time. Yeah, it's starting to get faster. Oh, yeah, there we go. Seems like it's slowing down again. Maybe it like self-regulates. That's kind of cool. Keeps it interesting for people of all skill levels. Yeah, okay. I'll check out another one here. I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna go through all 40, but I just thought I'd check some out. Snake, that's probably just Snake. Let's try Space Hunter. I'm not sure I understand this one, but it looks like maybe it's kind of like a. Alright, you're supposed to find the UFOs. Oh, I wasn't paying attention to the numbers. I think the second one was a 4. What was the first one? A 6? No, it deals in whole numbers. I don't know. 8 and 8 and 1. Oh, okay, I get it. They give you the numbers and you have to fill out how they fit into the equation properly. 7, 6, 1. So 6 plus 1 equals 7. Yeah, that's interesting. It's not too bad. I don't like the hunt and peck mechanic. I actually wasn't paying attention to that number. I think it might have been a 5. 1, 4. Yeah. It's interesting. I don't really like the hunt and peck mechanic. It seems unnecessary to me. Math Blaster. Now that was a good game. Should have been more like Math Blaster. Spider. You must to protect your anniversary cake from the arachnid invasion. For that you have a insecticide which will help you to drop off the spiders, keeping them away from the cake. For each dropped spider, new ones could come up. Control the sight using the directional pad and fire with A or B or C. Press any button to return. Okay. Alright, let's try out Spider. He is our hero. Alright, so I'm dropping these spiders here. Keeping them away from my anniversary cake. This kind of reminds me of a game. I don't know if it's just like the tiled background, but it kind of reminds me of a game from Mario Paint. I can't remember the name of it, but it's basically this, but with flies instead of spiders, and fly swatter instead of a reticle. This isn't too bad. I'm gonna let some spiders down onto the cake and see what happens. I guess they ate the cake. Who comes up with these ideas? Like, someone actually thought, oh, let's make a game about spiders trying to eat somebody's cake. Like, I mean, it's like, who comes up with this stuff? Alright, we'll just do like one more maybe. Let's panic lift. Let's check this one out. Okay, so people come into the elevator and you have to like press A when they get to their floor. So they'll tell you what floor they want to go to, and then you have to press A to stop it. Sounds good? 10, 17. Three. I don't know how you go down. Okay, 13 for that one, and then that guy wanted 3. That guy wants 2. 16. 3, 2, and 16. Oh, shoot. 3. I was a little too fast on it. I knew what I needed, but I was too fast on it. Let's try this one again. I can do better. 13 and 20. 11. 6. 11 and 6. 3. 6, 3, and 8. 13. 5. 3. 13, 15, 17. 13, 15, 17. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Man, I'm 19. I can't remember. Okay, I'm done. I'm losing it here. So okay, so that was okay. That's a decent game. Yeah, there's a few highlights in here. Some better than others. Wacka Wolf was okay for what it was, for like a kid's game. It seemed pretty cool. I liked Fish Story. Fish Story was good. Of course, it's just a total ripoff of Feeding Frenzy, which is a good game, you know, in its own right. Cross the Road was pretty decent. Jack's P sucked. Yeah, some Bomber was good. So yeah, there's some winners on here. You know, I mean, most of these are probably just, you know, nothing to write home about, but you know, like I said, a lot of these probably just wanted to include so they could say that their device came with 80 games, you know, instead of 40. But yeah, other than those, like the Genesis games it comes with, you know, like I said, Chicon, which is awesome. Eternal Champions, which is not on the Genesis collection, on the Xbox 360 or PlayStation 3, and that's one of my favorite Genesis games actually. Echo Junior, which is not on there. Shadow Dancer, which is not on there. So yeah, definitely worth the $25. Jewel Master, I've never even heard of that one, but I looked it up on the internet and seems interesting. Virtua Fighter 2. So yeah, it's definitely worth the $25. But like I said, it retails for 40, but you know, got it on sale. So yeah, that's it. That's the Genesis clone system. Here's the box. Plug and play. Yeah, see, $40, but got it for 25. These are all the games on the back here.